Right now, we are following developing news out of West Palm Beach. Detectives say a dangerous serial rapist with victims from Jupiter to Lake Worth is locked up tonight after a manhunt that spanned from South Florida to Central America.
News Channel 5's Brian Entin is live outside the Palm Beach County Jail with new information tonight. Brian.
Jay, Delgado Ross is here with no bond. These posters that went out years ago now say captured. And this afternoon we are learning more about how they caught this man and how some of the evidence, some of the most critical evidence, involved a sneaker.
Yes, sir. All counts, all cases, and no contact orders means no contact phone.
Cops say Delgado Ross thought he was going to get away by fleeing to Guatemala, but here he is, back in Palm Beach County, locked up.
On a scale of 1 to 10 magnitude cases, about a 12.
Horrific, violent, a monster. That's how cops describe the suspect. They say raped 5 Palm Beach County women and beat and bit one of the victims to the point that her face was unrecognizable.
One of our victims stated that she thought he was trying to break her neck during the attack.
Investigators say Ross was in the United States illegally, working manual labor. U.S. Marshals trying to extradite him here for the past 2.5 years. Their hard work paid off.
We now know that Delgado Ross had no criminal history in the United States, so he wouldn't be in those databases. So it was really, we just had to go back to old school detective tactics.
At one point, these sketches of Ross were all investigators had, but eventually DNA from one of Ross's shoes linked him to all of the victims. Then they did another DNA swab when he landed on U.S. soil yesterday, which detectives say confirmed that he is the serial rapist they've spent years looking for.
We are going to hunt you down. We're going to drag you back. We're going to put you in front of justice.
Because this was a complicated extradition, Ross can only be charged for the 5 sexual assaults.
Can't add new cases after the extradition unless the defendant goes back to the country and is extradited again.
Ross was actually at one point charged with sexual battery in a separate case in Guatemala. Those charges were dropped. Coming up all new at 6, an exclusive inside look at the trip back from Guatemala. You'll hear from the U.S. Marshals themselves about this extradition. For now, live at the jail, Brian Entin, WPTV News Channel 5.
Once again, those rapes occurred in 5 different attacks between 2009 and 2011. They happened in Jupiter, the village of Palm Springs, West Palm Beach, and there were 2 rapes in Lake Worth.